The alarm goes off. A new day begins. But here's something most people never stop to consider. What separates an ordinary life from an extraordinary one isn't just what you do during the day. It's what you tell yourself before you even begin. Before your feet touch the ground, before you check your phone, before the world starts making demands on your attention, there is a moment, a quiet, powerful moment. And in that moment, the most important conversation of your entire day takes place, the one you have with yourself. Most people don't choose that conversation. They let it happen automatically. Their first thoughts are shaped by stress, unfinished problems, yesterday's frustrations, or anxiety about what's coming. And then they wonder why their days feel repetitive, draining, or out of control. But the truth is simple. Your life is not shaped primarily by what happens to you. It is shaped by what happens inside you. And what happens inside you begins with your first thoughts of the day. There was a time when I didn't understand this. My mornings were rushed, reactive, and scattered. My mind would instantly jump to everything that could go wrong, deadlines, pressure, expectations. Before I even brushed my teeth, I had already exhausted myself mentally by imagining problems that hadn't even happened yet. And that became my pattern until one day I realized something that changed everything. I wasn't living intentionally. I was running on default. And the most powerful way to change that was to take control of what I told myself the moment I woke up. Not empty affirmations, not fake positivity, but deliberate, grounded, empowering statements that shape how I show up. What I'm about to share with you are 5 daily declarations. These aren't just words, they are decisions. They are mental positions that change how you experience your life. 1. I own this day. Not, I hope today goes well. Not, let's see what happens. I own this day. There's a massive difference between those mindsets. When you hope, you're passive. When you own, you're in charge. Ownership changes how you move. Think about anything you truly own, you take care of it. You make decisions about it. You protect it. You don't treat it casually. Your day deserves that same level of respect. Every single day, you're given 86,400 seconds. No one gets more. No one gets less. And yet, some people turn those seconds into growth, progress, and meaning, while others lose them to distraction, stress, and reaction. The difference isn't time. The difference is ownership. People who don't take ownership often say, I don't have enough time. Where did the day go? I'm always behind. But people who own their day think differently. They decide where their time goes. They act with intention. They don't wait for the day to shape them, they shape the day. When you say, I own this day, something shifts inside you. You stop being a passenger. You become the driver. That doesn't mean everything will go perfectly. It means you take responsibility for how you respond. Traffic, you own your reaction. Problems, you own your learning. Opportunities, you own whether you act or hesitate. Ownership isn't always easy. It requires honesty. It requires discipline. But it gives you something incredibly powerful. Control over your direction. 2. I embrace the discomfort of growth. Let's be real about something. Growth is uncomfortable. Always has been. Always will be. Learning something new feels awkward. Taking risks creates uncertainty. Changing habits requires effort. Yet most people are waiting to feel comfortable before they grow. That moment never comes. Because comfort and growth don't exist in the same place. Look at nature. Seeds break open before they grow. Birds leave the nest before they fly. Muscles tear before they become stronger. Discomfort isn't a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that something is changing. When you wake up and say, I embrace the discomfort of growth, you stop avoiding what challenges you and start moving toward it. That early morning resistance, that's growth. That difficult conversation you're avoiding, that's growth. That project you keep putting off, that's growth. Most people run from those things. But those things are exactly where transformation lives. When you change your relationship with discomfort, everything changes. Instead of asking, how do I avoid this? You start asking, what is this trying to build in me? 3. I focus on what I can control. One of the biggest sources of stress in life is focusing on things you cannot control. Other people's opinions, the economy, unexpected problems, the past. We waste energy trying to manage things that are completely outside our influence, but your power lies somewhere else. There are 3 areas in life, what you can control. what you can influence, what you cannot control at all. Most people spend too much time in the third category. But effective people focus on the first: your mindset, your actions, your effort, your attitude. When you wake up and say, I focus on what I can control, you stop draining your energy on frustration and start investing it in action. Even in chaos, there is always something you can control. Sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small, but it's always enough to move forward. 4, I deliver value before I expect anything in return. This goes against what most people are taught. Many people wake up thinking, what will I get today? What do I deserve? But the most successful people think differently. They ask, how can I contribute today? How can I help, improve, or solve something? When you focus on creating value first, everything shifts. Your work improves. Your relationships deepen. Your opportunities expand. This isn't about being taken advantage of. It's about understanding a simple truth. Value creates opportunity. When you consistently give more than expected, not out of obligation, but intention, you become someone people trust, respect, and rely on. And those people are always in demand. 5, I am grateful for what is while working toward what could be. This is about balance. Some people are never satisfied. They achieve things, but they don't feel fulfilled. Others become too comfortable. They appreciate what they have, but stop growing. Both extremes limit you. True strength comes from holding both. Gratitude and ambition. When you say, I am grateful for what is, while working toward what could be, you create a powerful mindset. You appreciate your present while building your future. You're not stuck, but you're also not constantly unhappy. You move forward with clarity, not desperation. Closing thought. These 5 statements aren't magic. They don't change your life overnight, but they change something more important: how you approach your life. And that changes everything over time, because your life isn't built in big moments. It's built in ordinary days. And those days begin with what you choose to tell yourself before anything else has a chance to speak to you.